All right, guys, we're back with another video. We're going to be talking about the easiest way to get your story, your brand, your personal brand out there, or your business brand out there in 2026 going forward. Because right now, there is not a lot of trust that is going on, and the economy is in a tougher place than ever before. We do have a war, we do have, slowdown in the market, AI taking over a lot of jobs. So it's going to be a little bit of a tougher market. And in order to stay competitive in this market, you're going to have to do certain things that, that's going to be outside of your comfort zone a little bit. But a lot of it's going to be more authentic, and a lot of it's going to be more, kind of like getting your personal touches, your own perspective, and your own views and experience out there. I gotta say, like, it's going to be a little bit of different of a market, and it's going to be a lot of shift that's going to be happening. So without further ado, the easiest way to get your content out there and your brand out there is getting on podcasts. Okay, because um, it's the easiest way to like get talking content on camera. A lot of business owner I work with, a lot of brands, a lot of influencers too as well. The hardest thing is always just getting on camera, right? But getting on camera is not getting on camera and being confident and faking it. Like, it comes from like you got to be authentic. Like, you got to do the stuff behind the scene to put you in a good mood, to give you the practice, to get you like to be confident on camera, right? It's like, because on camera it's just basically public speaking, right? So you got to do the work behind whatever it is that you need to do to be confident in that public speaking. And you're going to see your life from all aspects, from all angles, is going to be a lot better. um, and people will come to you. Your leads will come to you, and people that maybe that needed your service, or also you might need their help, they'll come to you. It's like you're creating a magnet. A brand is basically a magnet that draw people to it. But like for me, when I first started, um, I told my like friend that I wanted to, obviously run across America, have that crazy dream project of mine, which I accomplished, and like literally be able to like lead people, things like that, to build an awesome company. But he told me, like, he's like, hey man, if you can't get on camera and you can't speak and you can't deliver a message, you can't get confident, out whatever, people are not gonna like listen to you. So what he did was he put me on his podcast, kind of forced me to go on there, right? With you know, but he's a good salesperson, so maybe go on there. And I even turned red and everything, things like that, for like 2 hours. It was like 10. I was so nervous. But like when you speak things to existent in public or on content, things like that, people are gonna hold you accountable. Like if you say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this," you got to do it. And that's how you keep that confident frame. And long behold, I did it. There was some good clips about it, and I started my own podcast. And my goal was, with my media company, was to help people learn how to speak on camera, be a better speaker, have a good format, things like that. It's funny, like the guy that was so shy and introverted is now the guy that's helping a lot of people get their voice out online, which is insane. Um, but we're like 60 something episode in, right? Um, and the new Legacy podcast is growing. We do have a clipping page on Instagram too that did pretty well. We have like over 100,000 followers, but that was like all organic. We just put like good clips up, and people like it as motivation. Now I'm putting a lot of my clients and my podcast guests up there, for them to like be exposed to a bigger audience. But as that page grow, we actually spend less money on ads. So it's kind of interesting, right? Because when you have something shiny or accomplishment or a trophy or whatever it is, something that's unique to the world, hard to get, or whatever, people are going to come to you instead of you running after them. So that flips the equation around, and you have people to like learn how to capitalize on that. Because what I've seen, like, you know, it's really hard to keep the attention and really keep the fame. So it's an ongoing battle too. So it's like a big thing as well. But the easiest way is to get on podcasts. If you guys want to get on a podcast and you have a unique story or some lessons you learned along the way, or you made your first, 7 figure in revenue for your business, there's a lot of lessons in that because it is not a small amount of money. I don't know, inflation's kind of crazy. It's not a small amount of money, but with that, like, results, you have a lot of experience, real life experience that a lot of people, a lot of content creator don't have. We're here to like help you tell those stories because at the end of the day, you could actually change someone's life with the experience you have and things going on like that. But yeah, man, life as an entrepreneur, every day it's a new test. Literally, I woke up today and my other car is in the shop. Um, and I thought I had like a nail flat, but it actually is a razor. Now we're like losing like, I don't know, $500-600 to fix that tire or whatever, or gotta replace it, maybe 2 tires. I don't know, but anyways, that's crazy. Like you wake up and just boom, -$600 or whatever. But at the end of the day, if you can like get on content or get on camera, whether it's iPhone or whether it's professional camera, and get comfortable, because you're gonna connect with your own tribe. Like that's the thing. Like I don't know. Like it's weird. Like when people come from my podcast to reach out to me or book a call with me or want to connect with me, it's crazy to talk to someone and they already know your story and you're like, whoa, that's kind of cool. I appreciate you for enjoying some of our content that we make. And yeah, I'm like, well, that's crazy. But I think we're going into a market where a lot of the needs products, services, is going to be like, commodity, and people are going to choose to do business with certain people that they like for the long term. And it's going to be a competitive advantage to have a good brand and a personal brand that goes with it, because I actually did some research, and it's easier for a person to remember your face than your logo. So at the end of the day, your face will be lower ad costs, and your name too as well, because that's just like biology. A logo is not like a biology, it's a symbol. And as a symbol, as an abstract symbol, there's a lot of money you got to spend. But anyways, guys, thank you for supporting me on my journey. I'm making more talking content like this because I want to make it more authentic, and um, I want to vlog this too. So maybe one day I can look back at it and be like, wow, what a journey. I mean, so far it's definitely been a journey, and I'm thankful for every person that supported. It is not easy. The downs, or I mean, the lows are super low, but the high are super high. And the highs are like I get to meet and work with people that are like top of their industry, top of the game in what they do, and it's definitely crazy. Like they move different, they talk different, they execute different. Speed is everything, and I I really fast forward my business a lot, or speed up my business a lot with being around these amazing individuals. But anyways, guys, if you guys are a business owner, entrepreneur, or a coach, service business, or anything like that, or product business, and you want to get your story out, uh, oh, there's a phone. 1 second. You want to get your story out? Um, there's a link. You can book a call with me. See if we're a great fit for you. We have a podcast studio in San Francisco Bay Area, and I look forward to connecting with you. The goal of the podcast is to um, get you on there, and I'm going to ask you specific questions about your story, journey, lessons, things like that. And our goal is to get those viral clips. So, we have a specific format for our clients to answer the question, which is pretty cool. But our studio is in San Francisco Bay Area, Emeryville, and I look forward to connecting with you guys. So, you guys need anything, I'm always there. I'm playing this game for the long run. I'm not like trying to make some money and bounce. Like, no, I'm just save money, um, invest whatever I can, and play the long game. Because I've been around a lot of people with a lot of money, and they play it so smart. I'm like, these guys are the cheapest people I've ever met in my life, but on the right thing, they'll spend really good money. But they always play long term where they don't have to work ever again and they use their asset to leverage their lifestyle.